is bargaining with its Board of Education at this very hour. News Channel 5's Jonathan Costin went to Rittman earlier today. Possible strike could have a great impact on this community, Jonathan, and we've seen it in other areas. Will they be able to avoid one?
Well, I don't know, Adam. Even though Rittman is a small town, a strike could impact the entire community, and a possible strike could happen within the next 13 hours.
Buzz with talk about a possible teacher strike. The contract between the board and the association expired June 30th, and the two sides have been negotiating ever since. But if an agreement isn't reached soon, teachers with the association say they'll strike by 6 in the morning. Chris Parabachek wears two hats. She's a businesswoman who owns her own florist, and she's a mom with 3 kids in the school system. So Parabachek hopes the school board and association will reach an agreement because she feels ultimately the children will suffer.
The worst part it is the children's, the lack of education and the delay on everything. And if you're going to have school being resumed into the summertime, and it's just going to make it more difficult for...
To iron out their differences, teachers met with school board members who said very little about negotiations. Although teachers wouldn't go into the specifics about the things they want, they did say they were negotiating over benefits and salaries.
Okay, we're a relatively small district in Wayne County compared to the other districts in our county, as well as Medina, Summit, Portage, and so forth. We are at the bottom. In fact, within our county, Wayne County, if we were to get a 12% raise, we would still be lowest.
And if teachers do decide to strike, some parents say they'll join them, and they won't send their children to school.
It's my job to protect him. They are bringing in teachers that I don't know nothing about, don't know if they're certified.
Now, you know, from covering these types of stories, waiting on an answer or waiting for a decision is almost like waiting on a jury trial verdict. I just talked to the folks at the hotel where they're bargaining and negotiating, and they said that they were still meeting back there, but the federal negotiator told me earlier today, hopefully since the deadline is near, maybe they'll have some type of decision that they'll reach it. Adam, back to you.
Jonathan, is just the talk of a possible strike cause any problems with the scheduled events?
Well, I talked to some of the locals in the area earlier today, and they said that some of the sporting events have been canceled or postponed because of the possible strike. But some of the coaches are teachers who will be striking. However, I understand Friday's varsity game is still on as scheduled.
Jonathan, this is going to be a story we're going to be reporting to a lot of communities on the North Coast. I know that the Euclid teachers have a similar situation, also the teachers and mentors have. We'll catch your update coming up.
Okay.
Thank you very much.